Namaste children, myself Vishwanath from Pearl Public School. I am your English teacher. Today we are going to learn the second lesson in English main course book. That is how the dog found himself a new master. Actually you all know that dogs are very faithful animal. They are always connected with people. Behind this there was a beautiful story. What was that story? What was the interesting thing in this story? We are going to know through this lesson. Let us start without waiting to know how the dog found himself a new master. Actually, the dogs are living their own life as the fox did. So it was a boring life for a new baby dog, the puppy. A new dog was ill pleased. He was not happy with that style of living. He wanted to have some changes in his lifestyle. He don't want to live in the way that the wolves lived, because wolves and dogs are in a same family. They come in a same family. This puppy, this small dog, was not happy with this lifestyle. So he went in search of a new lifestyle. He wanted to have he wanted to be strong. He don't want to be frightened by any other animals. So what he did, he went in search of a new master, one who is stronger than the dog. Why he thought so is, if he was the servant of a strongest animal, he would not be touched with any other animals. He would not be harmed by any other animals. So he wanted to be a servant of a stronger animal than the dogs. So he went in search of a new master. He don't want to be frightened, who is not getting fear by other animals. Such animals he wanted to search and have as his master. So he thought it over and decided, and he went on in search of a new master. There, on his way, he travelled for many days, longer and longer. He travelled longer and longer, and finally he met a big wolf who was his kinsman. Kinsman, the meaning of kinsman is relative. The wolf are relatives. Why? Because they come in a same family. So he met a big wolf and he asked him to be his master, because he was big and he found him stronger. And the wolf agreed for that, and they went on in search of food. But what happened when they walked? The wolf sniffed something. He got some smell, and he went off the road. He ran like anything. He was frightened. He went into the forest, and this dog asked him, the small dog who wanted to have the big wolf as his master, looking at the big wolf who was frightened and running inside the forest, he asked that big wolf that why he was running. He said that there was a bear who was coming on their way. So what? The dog asked. He was stronger than me. he could kill me. He could kill the big wolf, he said. So the dog said bye bye to the big wolf and he went to the bear to ask him to be his master. Then the bear was very big and he looked very stronger. The dog was very happy to have such strong animal as his master. The bear agreed and they went together in search of food. The bear called him, let's find a herd of cows. They were going to hunt. They were going to find a herd of cows to eat them. When they are nearby the herd of the cows, herd here the group of the cows, when they went nearby, the bear, he was hidden by himself, having a fear in his heart. He was hiding behind a tree. The dog was surprised why the bear was frightening for. So he asked him. The dog asked the bear why he was frightening. Then he said, look at the cows. They are running in panic. Don't you know? They were running to save their lives because there came the strongest beast of the earth. He said, who was that? It was lion, the king of the forest, the bear said. Then dog understood that he should go to lion and he should serve him and he should take the lion as his master. He said bye bye to bear and went to the lion. There the lion agreed to be his master and then they continued. The dog served the lion for long period, for long time, as he was very strongest beast in the animal. Nobody dared to touch the dog. So he was very happy to be the servant of the dog. He served him very well for a long time. Then, what happened? One day, the dog and the lion, they were moving in a narrow path. That was hill station. In that, a narrow path, in a narrow path, they were moving. While moving, the lion, he stopped. The lion stopped and he stamped his paws to the ground. For the force of that hit of his paw, there on the way, on that path, the hole was formed. It was very strongest strike of the lion. And he roared. The lion roared angrily. And he started back. He started moving backwards. The dog was amazed. He was surprised. Why the lion, who was the strongest beast, strongest animal on the earth, was acting like this, was behaving like this. He asked him. He asked the lion, the dog asked the lion why he was so angry. The lion said, in the same way, a man was coming. The man was strongest of all. the lion said to the dog. He was saying that the man was strongest of all. He could kill us. That's why I am moving backward. Then the dog understood. He realized the man is the right master to him. From that onwards, the dogs are human beings. The dogs are serving the human beings. They are the faithful animals. They become faithful animals for the people. This is how the dog found himself by knowing himself who was strong, who was weak. He finally found a new master, and still he is having the man as his master. Thank you.